United USA. Got another case here you got to take a look at.
Scottsdale is defending itself against a civil rights lawsuit after a traffic stop that should have resulted in a simple traffic ticket, but escalated into a violent beating.
Go ahead and step out of the car.
This is private property.
Go ahead and step out.
Do not touch me.
Get out of the car.
Do not touch me.
Get out of the car. I'm going to rip you out of the car.
Tonight, the driver of the car sharing his story exclusively with ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius. A warning, the video in this story may not be appropriate for all viewers.
45-year-old security guard Andy Dominguez was in a hurry to get to work when Scottsdale police officer Daniel Kohler pulled him over in January 2020.
I saw you when I made my U-turn.
Right.
I know I didn't break any laws, so I'm curious of what
You know that you didn't break any laws? So are you saying that I'm violating your rights right now?
I noticed that he was trying to provoke me.
Andy gets out his license and insurance card.
The car's registered to my mom's name,
Okay.
and so...
So you're a security guard, but you have an attitude towards the police, but you have almost the same job as we do.
You better lose your attitude, okay?
Okay.
I don't even...
Go ahead and step out of the car.
Andy, with his hands up, argues against getting out of the car. Lawyers for the city of Scottsdale later argued that makes him at fault for the injuries the officers later inflict. Officers also said that Andy acted like he was trying to evade them prior to the traffic stop, and that when he reached suddenly into the car here, that Officer Kohler thought he was going for a gun.
Car right now. I'm going to hurt you if you don't get out of the car right now. What the are you doing? Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now.
You're hitting me.
Oh
my God.
Officer Kohler throws Andy to the ground. Another officer kneels on his legs. Andy's nose is broken. He's bruised and bleeding from the face, calling bystanders to intervene.
Help! Help me!
I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to get totally beat, so I put my hands in front of my face and tried to cover.
The level of force used is completely outrageous. To see him lifted up, body slammed while he's holding his insurance card, it just screams out that this is wrong.
Andy's filed a federal lawsuit alleging assault and battery against the officers, adding they did not have probable cause to arrest him and they used excessive force. He's also suing Scottsdale for negligence in training.
I got the insurance right here.
Stop fighting. Stop resisting right now. Stop resisting.
I got nothing.
I'm going to tase you.
Don't tase me.
Stop resisting.
Don't. I don't have any weapons.
Afterward, Officer Kohler tells Andy,
My safety is number one, man.
Andy was taken to the hospital and later charged with multiple crimes, including resisting arrest and assault. Andy's lawyer says that's not unusual in this kind of case.
When officers use force like this, they charge the individual they use force against with resisting arrest or assaulting an officer, and then that person has to fight these charges.
Ultimately, the prosecutor dropped the entire criminal case against Andy, except for one traffic ticket, but he's still experiencing consequences because armed security guards face strict state licensing rules.
They suspended my arm card, and I lost my job.
I hope you have your video camera on.
It is.
Andy thinks Officer Kohler also needs a job change.
That man should not be a police officer on the streets of Scottsdale or anywhere.
But Officer Kohler is still on the Scottsdale City payroll. While he was counseled about his unprofessional language and tone, the police department found both officers' use of force was reasonable based on the totality of the circumstances.
What's reasonable to one set of individuals is unreasonable to another. Obviously, another red flag, something to be aware of. Just want to put this out there. Please like, share, and get this out there. Thank you.